Well, good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, March the 19th, I think. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have a very special purpose today for this trip. Part of it is fishing, naturally, dragging a spoon across the bay here. But I also have my drone, and my goal is to go over to Atkinson Island and find a place to put the kayak for a few minutes and drone as much of Atkinson Island as I possibly can. I have only fished over there 1 or 2 times and really don't know exactly where to go or what to do or study the inlets and outlets or anything like that, and Google Earth doesn't quite give me enough information. So I've decided to take my Mini 2 drone across the bay and drone as much of the bay as I possibly can, and then go back and study it. Now, having said that, I am going to be doing some fishing. I always want to do some fishing, but I've chosen the day today because the wind is somewhat calm. First of all, the wind is only blowing about 5 knots, and it's supposed to change directions 3 times in the next 2 or 3 hours. But none of them really all that significant as far as force goes, so I don't have to worry about any waves splashing up over and swamping my kayak. For those of you who haven't followed or who don't know me for long, it was about a year ago or so that I swamped my kayak coming back from Atkinson Island and had to spend about an hour or 2 laying on my kayak upside down waiting for a boat to come by so I could flag them down and rescue me. And since that time I have made some upgrades to my kayak. Well, first of all, it was my fault. I shouldn't have been out. It was white capping all over the place. And second of all, I've upgraded my hatches just a little bit. And third of all, I've put air pontoons on the inside up on the front and big inflatable air pontoons in the back that give me somewhat confidence that even if my kayak were to get swamped or my hatches were to fill with water, it would still remain upright and allow me to get to some place safely. However, having said that, whenever I make this trip over to this side of the bay, my stomach gets a little swirly and my sphincter gets a little tight. However, I chose today to be able to do it because I wanted to be able to go over here and to fish this, or at least learn to what's over there a little bit more. So we're going to be doing some video. As soon as I get over there and we get set up, we will do some work and you will watch. So, if you don't hear from me, come look on Atkinson Island, and we'll rename it Gilligan's Island, and that'll be where I'm at, with the skipper and Mary Ann and Ginger and the Howells and the professor, all on Gilligan's Isle. We'll see you in a few minutes.
this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day on a 3-hour tour. A 3